pumpkin pasta. This is 2.5 pounds of pumpkin. Don't be fussy about it. If it's 2 pounds, it's fine. I take half of the amount and I leave it in large pieces because we're going to puree this. I take the other half of the amount and I cut it into small bite-sized pieces. I seasoned these with salt and pepper, nutmeg, and a little bit of red pepper. And then I just throw this in the oven on a lined baking sheet. The smaller pieces make it brown and there a little ahead of time for obvious reasons. But generally, if I keep the rack in the center of the oven at 425, it's between 30 and 40 minutes. The second thing we're going to roast along with our pumpkin is garlic. So all you do is cut the entire end off. You want to expose all the cloves. I've covered this with olive oil. I added a little salt and pepper. You make a little pouch. And we're going to pop this in the oven right along with our squash. Okay, guys, the pumpkin is out of the oven. So now we're going to drop our pasta. This is called torchi. They're little torches. That's what torchi means, torches. But as I said, any shortcut pasta will work here. This pasta also has pumpkin in it, but you don't need to have this, of course, to make the dish delicious. The sauce will be just fine on its own. Whenever we cook pasta, we liberally flavor and season the water with salt. In the food processor, I squished in our roasted garlic, and now we're going to add these big old slabs, and we're going to puree them with chicken broth or stock. Oh, I don't really measure. It's about 1.5 cups, 2 cups. And I've got a pan nice and hot with just a drizzle of good olive oil over low heat. And then we're going to take the pumpkin puree, add it to the olive oil. And then we're going to stir in 1 cup of crème fraîche or heavy cream. I prefer crème fraîche because it's tangy and so thick and beautiful. Now, as soon as this comes up to a bubble, turn it down to almost off, as low as your stove goes. Okay, little starchy cooking water. Drain the pasta 1 minute shy of the recommended cook time and transfer. And then we toss all of the pasta with our cheese, turn the stove off. Normally I just use my tongs, but I'm trying to be extra careful here. And we're trying to just get that emulsification with all of that glorious cheese and the pumpkin and the crème fraîche. We'll pop in some of our pumpkin into our pumpkin colored bowl. Our chives. Our pumpkin seed. Our chili oil. And the last of our pumpkin.